Oh, Jesus Christ, we held on there. And that is showing some resilience considering our oldest centre back was 24 and we were down to 10 men for over half an hour. Yeah, you should be like, you might be saying it's only West Ham and all that, but 10 men considering how poor our defence has been recently, really, it did step up to the mark today, especially down to 10 men and, withstanding all that pressure. Well done, McNair, on your debut. Absolutely fantastic coming in from the youth squads. Thorpe got his last 2 minutes when he came on. Luke Shaw looked good in his debut. So yeah, the match starts off and yet again, same story as Leicester. We started off ridiculously brightly. We get an early goal. Great ball in from Raphael. He pounces on a ball, manages to cross it in, and Rooney with a lovely volley past the goalkeeper. And then from then on in, we kept piling on the pressure. And then the ball falls to Alex Song, who had a yellow card within 3 minutes, by the way. But yeah, the ball falls to Alex Song, and he's holding it up, and Herrera manages to tackle him, goes to Falcao. Falcao plays in a lovely through ball. Van Persie is jostling around a bit, trying to find some space, and slots it into the bottom left to make it 2-0. And then again, we switched off after 2-0. It looked really dangerous. West Ham, every time they were getting a set piece, a free kick, a corner, they looked as though they could score. And what by the time they do, it's another defensive error with David De Gea making an error. He comes out and he should stay in the goal, but it hits off the bar, comes back out, and I think it's Saka who nods it in to make it 2-1. And then, of course, the big incident that happened, Wayne Rooney, there was absolutely no need for that challenge. It's from another set piece, and West Ham are breaking inside our own half. 4 yards away is the ball, and Rooney takes out the man. It's a blatant red card, and yeah, he really must be so happy at the minute that we got that win, because he would have been blamed for that result, and rightly so, because that was unnecessary. But credit to our defence, for once we looked pretty solid as a unit. McNair made a stunning diving headed clearance to keep the score at 2-1. And then, of course, West Ham did get an offside goal, just offside, mind you. The refereeing wasn't too bad today. West Ham did look pretty fierce. I was surprised they kept 11 men on the team. It deserved to, but just the way they were going into challenges and stuff, I felt that, they could have got a red card later on in the game, but it never happened. Credit to them. They kept their heads, especially Song in the 3rd minute, making 2 unnecessary challenges on Di Maria. Di Maria had a pretty quiet game today, I'm not going to lie, but other players like Falcao played well for the 60 minutes he was on. Ander Herrera looks as though he may have picked up an injury, though, so that's something we're going to have to address. At least Juan Mata is going to get a start against Everton now that Rooney is ineligible, unless of course he gets an injury. But the lineup, by the way, was David De Gea, Raphael, McNair. Then we had Rojo, who had a really solid game in centre back. Actually, I didn't point that out. Luke Shaw making his debut. Blind in the number, I don't know what number, basically the defensive mid role as usual. Herrera, Di Maria. Then we had Rooney, Falcao, RVP. And as I said, we started off brightly, but we need to start when we go 1-2 goals up. We need to start just keep going. Don't switch off. It's ridiculous. This is the 2nd game in a row where it looked as though our defence could cost us, our lack of discipline, I suppose, could cost us. But it didn't. Thankfully, we picked up the 3 points, so we jump ahead of Liverpool. 4 now, 6 games played. Now we've got a big game against Everton coming up. If we can win that, we head into West Brom, I think, and then we've got Chelsea after the international break, and that is going to be a huge game. Hopefully everyone's fit. Hopefully we look a bit better. Hopefully we get a string of wins. That's all I can say. We've got the 3 points. Hopefully, as a Man U fan, you are over the moon with that defensive performance again for the youngsters, especially McNair and Luke Shaw. Congratulations, and yeah, 3 points in the bag.